Family said they last saw the 5-year-old at their home in Hawkins County, the Beach Creek community, on June 15th. Context so far.
Parents say she vanished within minutes from their home. Investigators are not ruling out abduction. Suspicion has started to turn to her parents, Don and Candus Wells.
We're talking to the child's father has had a troubled past. County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, Summer's father, Donald Wells, does have a criminal past.
Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson tells me everything is on the table. Their only goal is to find Summer, but they're saying it's difficult with circulating rumors on social media.
All of the different personalities involved, and just the mystery that this little girl is still missing.
Circulating rumors on social media.
All of the different personalities involved, and just the mystery that this little girl is still missing.
This time, it all went down on a channel called Prayer Garden of America.
You know what? Why don't you get you a spoon and eat that shit soup, okay?
During this live, Don first fights with his old friend Prayer Garden. Then his neighbor Jodie Sue has a go at him. Hunter's dad Andy joins, and even Benny Keys drops by for a moment. If you don't really know who Prayer Garden is, you're not the only one. Nobody really knows what she looks like. People have said that she could be any one of these people. But Miss Daisy on the farm says that she is now over 100,000% sure that she knows exactly who Prayer Garden is.
Well, I found out some good news. I'm over 100,000% now know that who Prayer Garden is. That I am 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
That sounds like a personal problem.
That is 100% her. My thumbnail is 100% her. And you know how I know? She left the number. She left me her number, and we traced it back to her.
There's only 2 names that's ever been attached to that number.
Guess what? Don told me.
G. Morrison and Heather. 2 names.
Wow.
Why don't you get you a spoon and indulge in it? Matter of fact, you look like you have many times already. I'm glad to hear that you eat PG's shit soup, okay? I'm glad to hear that you do. There you go. Maybe you'd like to have some crackers with that, right? Maybe you'd like to have some crackers to go along with that. Enjoy. Thank you, PG, for having Summer's back and having this channel for Summer. Amen. I appreciate you supporting Summer's channel. God bless. I also seen some other people that supported Summer's channel tonight as well, and we had a new member as well. I pulled you up. There was so much going on. I wasn't able to call it all out, but I want to let you know that I did see it, and I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that supports Summer's channel here, and I know Summer would support, would thank you as well for the support. And so I'm going to thank you for her. Thank you from Summer as well. And we all are here as one. I appreciate everybody that's here for Summer and has Summer's back. This baby, as you've seen tonight, this baby really, really, really needs each and every one of us.
This is the same woman who shares all of those strange pictures with Summer and Jesus. This is also the same woman who allegedly tried to convince Dawn to leave Candus for her.
Right? We all know the Wells are lying. They have been lying, playing their games, trying to keep the focus off their daughter. They have been doing everything not to find her instead of to find her. They've been doing everything to get other people not to find her. And anyone trying to find her, they attack. Right? They don't want you out here working for their daughter. They want you working for them, like Miss Daisy is. Right? We stick to facts. And the fact is, they are number 1 suspects in law enforcement's eyes and have been from day 1. Trust and believe that. Right? Right? She went out and bought him twisted teas and bakes and didn't even get her daughter anything to eat. Right? But that's why he did what he did to Dudley. Because law enforcement always asks you, do you have anybody that's an enemy? He wanted to make sure he had one. Right? And why they haven't put handcuffs on him, I don't know, because Donald Wells admitted, right, that what was tended had been carried out. He knew when he got home it had been carried out. And there's only two people up there to carry it out, Candus and Candus, right? You know, we don't ever know what's going to happen out here, right? We don't ever know what's going to go on out here, right? That's right. That's what we should have been doing. Right, Don and Candus Wells? But you have people up there that were willing to go against Summer's army for you because you're against Summer's army, right? That showed that you were against your daughter, right? So why don't you get your asses the hell up out of here and go over there, you know, where them bootlickers, right? Get the fuck up out of here. This is Summer's channel, where we support Summer. If you ain't over here to talk and support your daughter, get out of here, right? Here's your link. There's your link. You want a link, Mr. Don Wales? You want a link? There's your link. There's your link, buddy. Why don't you come up and tell us why that box was in the back of the Suburban that you sold? You forgot it was in there and sold it to Kathy. Why don't you come up here and explain that, Mr. Don or Candace Wells? You want a link? There's your link. That's right. You don't want to come up here and do that. Absolutely not. I gotta see your face, Mr. Donnie Wells. Right? Open it up and show yourself. Open that camera. Open it up. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, well, we'll see your face.
I don't have to show my face, man. I'm not the mom or dad of a missing child. Right?
Oh, but you're the one talking about my daughter.
Why don't you talk about this, Donald? Why was that box hidden away in one of your old vehicles?
It wasn't hidden away in an old vehicle. Where do you get all your bullshit from, man?
Well, I get it from Kathy. I get it from Kathy, Donald. I get it from Kathy.
Constantly. That's all you do. You
Donald, why don't you? No, you're the one that's got breath that smells like puke. Now listen.
Hey, man,
why was that box? No, you can come up here and fight with me, or you can support your daughter and answer some questions.
Hey, man, you support.
Change my mind on what Kathy's saying. You know, she was wearing her bathing suit. Did you ever ask Candace, or do you know where Summer was, where she changed Summer into the clothes that Summer was actually wearing in that last video?
Usually, whenever we went out to the lake together, she'll have extra clothes in the Suburban and stuff. Right. And we'll change her as soon as they get out of the water, because that's when they're coldest, when they get out of the water.
Right.
We'll change them into some warm clothing.
Okay, so that's probably where she went to change Summer out of her.
No, she would just change her in the Suburban more than likely, rather than walking all the way up the hill to the mountain. I don't know.
I tried to talk to Donnie tonight. Well, I actually kind of yelled at him, but it don't matter.
I know Donnie.
I mean, like, it really upsets me that Prayer Garden and all these other YouTube freaks that got Donnie so wrapped up in their thumbs that, like, he can't even really see the real shit that's going on. But they destroy me and, like, put Donnie as, like, their king kind of thing.
Like, I mean...
I know Donnie's on a live with her. I already know that.
Is he on there with her again?
He's been on there with her.
No, he went off there for a minute, I think.
Yeah, he went off on me. Yeah, I know all about it.
Well,
crap like that
I
upsets me.
I don't blame you. I would be upset too.
I know, and I'm not mad at Don. It just kind of hurts my feelings that that he goes over there.
Hey, listen, it hurt mine too. No, for real. Like, he jumped all over me. He's like, I can't believe you're so stupid. Like, okay.
He was so worked up, but
yeah. I got my ass chewed out.
JodiSue pushed all of his buttons, and he just let her have it.
No, it's cool. I could take it. But, like, I was, like, really flipped. I was like, okay, babe, I'm sorry.
I know, and I don't want you
because when I come down into the motel, I was like, who you talking to? He's like, none of your fucking business. I'm talking to fucking Prayer Garden. You got a problem with that? And then I was like, no, you're good. And, like, I was like, I can't believe you're acting like that. And he's like, I'll call you back, Prayer Garden, in a fucking minute. I gotta deal with this. And he's been outside in his truck ever since.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm just gonna stay away from it. I'm not even gonna listen to it. I asked that the other night in her chat and she kicked me out of there. I said, why are you so evil, Prayer Garden? Right. And she kicked me out.
Oh gosh.
I know. And
kicked me out and blocked me just because I asked her a question.
Yeah.
Of course she does. And that's just plain evil.
Right.
I'm overly done with her.
I don't know why Don is over there, but
I don't know.
I guess he just goes along with everybody, but I don't know.
That's what he does.
Here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Candus. Happy birthday to you.
Any more?
Oh my gosh, I love y'all.
We love you too, and we're gonna have you on.
Okay, so that's probably where she went to change Summer out of her.
No, she would just change her in the Suburban more than likely, rather than walking all the way up the hill to the bathroom. I don't know why.
Go ahead.
I just don't know why Hawkins County hasn't had her back throughout all this.
Right.
You know.
Right. I understand that.
Right. But that was my main suspect for a long time. But next to that is all the drug traffic coming into our area.
And you had Andy and them hanging with some undesirable people.
Well, we had, Andy was selling drugs, so there was traffic for him, and there was traffic for Fred Hill right there. That picture I took of that little S10 Chevrolet, them people were definitely messed out.
Jodie Sue's in the chat. She says there was no company or traffic, our house. You effing liar. Jodie, if you'd like to take a link and come up, you are more than welcome. I mean, if you want to dispute that with Don Wells,
Come on up, Jodie Sue.
Yes, we would like to see you do that. I mean, he's right here. He's on panel, and he's calling you up. So if you don't come up and if you ain't willing to come up and face him and let him know
all kinds of stuff, behind people's backs, actually want to come up and speak the truth.
I mean, I know I would. If someone's talking on me, I'm going to pop right up and let them know. Right? And he did say that he did sell drugs.
I mean, a few times. I don't really see nothing wrong with that. And that's all good. No big deal. There's nothing wrong with weed. But when you start messing with meth and other stuff that messes with your mind really bad.
Understandings from what I'm hearing through the grapevine, Kathy said that Candus told her that they gave law enforcement and the search team, a sock.
That's not true because I was there at that time.
To find Summer with and not that jacket.
Who said that?
That's what Kathy said.
That just goes to show that Kathy's a big liar right there because I was there and I know exactly what happened.
Okay,
so exactly what happened. The first thing they brought in a forensic team. Okay, and they mapped up all.
PG has me muted. I don't have you muted, sweetheart. Jodie Sue, we can hear you.
All right. Do you care to kind of just let me and Dawn talk for a second, PG?
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead.
All right, Dawn, you know you're a liar. I know you're a liar. I've known you've been a liar the entire time we've lived beside one another for years. I didn't care about any of it. I was cool. No, you're not going to do me like you do everybody else.
I never heard of my fucking life. Fuck you,
I'm telling you, you know, and I know you just lied. The traffic wasn't at our house. No, I'm telling you, and you know it. No, look at you being an abuser. Look at you being an abuser. Bitch, I ain't Candus. I ain't Candus, and I ain't some little girl going, stop, daddy. Stop, daddy. Stop, daddy. Right? Right? Yeah, because you can't talk all over me, because you can't fucking abuse me, and because you're a goddamn liar.
You're a fucking liar.
Yeah, right. Everybody's lying. I guess including the bruises on your kids too, Dawn. Right? The traffic. I ain't on drugs, bitch. I passed my screens for DCS. How about you and Candus, motherfucker?
You're the liar.
Right. You don't bother me. What I'm telling you is the only traffic was at your house. Tell him about your ties to Fred, Dawn. Tell him about your Knoxville runs that supplied fucking Ben Hill, Dawn.
Yeah, really?
Tell him about how you really came about it. Wasn't to care for your mama. Guess who did that, Dawn? Oh, I don't know, Shirley and Mom, who took care of your dying mama, you lying piece of shit. You small old dick meth smoking motherfucker.
Let me ask you a question.
You ain't got no place
to be. What are you doing on the bottom property down there in the creek when Summer come up missing?
I wasn't there when she, quote, come up missing, but guess what I was doing, Dawn? With other neighbors and witnesses. I was looking for your daughter while your fat-ass wife was in her goddamn car, lying to the rest of the neighborhood, and the other witnesses you all can't fucking outrun with your stupid YouTube chaos.
You're so fucking dumb.
Eat that shit.
You know more than fucking law enforcement, don't you?
No, don't, but I know enough, and I know it wasn't my ass that were calling guilty. It wasn't Dudley they're calling guilty. It wasn't fucking Fred they're calling guilty. It wasn't Allie or Hunter. Guess who they were calling guilty and still do, Dawn? That'd be you and Candus. While Pruitt said not a suspect. Have them come out and clear your ass then. Go down there and knock at the police department. Go talk to the feds. Go have them clear you, Dawn. Go have them clear you. Go talk to them without lawyers, without PIs. Go have them talk to you, Dawn. Go have them clear you. Hey, go find a prostitute in Knoxville and take one of your kids in the car for a weekend. You know all those Knoxville trips? Oh no, you don't want nobody here to prove you're a meth and crack smoking piece of shit who can't fucking stay clean or do right long enough to keep your other kids, any of them, and you're almost goddamn 60 years old, you loser.
You haven't done shit. Fuck you.
Right. Oh, I forgot, you're not into adult women, my bad. I'll do a polygraph. Go ask the feds what's going on me. Go ask the feds to get me a polygraph, Dawn. Anytime
I've done a polygraph, you dumb bitch.
And you failed it, and so did you.
Why the fuck you turn on us? Why are you so psycho? What the fuck is wrong with you?
All try to set up everybody in that goddamn road hollering and slings shit at everybody that was fucking innocent for 2 goddamn years now. It ain't my fault. Yeah, you are a lying motherfucker, and you shouldn't have been lying, motherfucker. Trying to set up everybody else, including Fred and everybody else.
I'm trying to set up nobody. I'm just telling the truth.
Oh, Knoxville trip, bring the dope back, have more money, take the kid with you to the Knoxville trips over the weekend, trap him in the car while you bang prostitutes and bring the dope back to the fucking holler and disperse it. Go ahead, Don. Keep lying.
I am not doing this.
One another, and you can't even stay clean to keep your goddamn kids. You even know what was happening while you were at work most of the time and all the traffic at your house?
Oh, I was at work all the time. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, guess what? That, alibis work or not, you're still the motherfucker they've been calling guilty since day one, so congrats, bro.
That's what you do.
You all are the liars. You all are the last ones around with Summer. Everybody else in the neighborhood, all the bad neighbors, they brought their asses out to look for your daughter, just like they brought their asses out to look for your son. The last child you all lost in the fucking woods. Don't you realize, because your wife couldn't even stop drinking while she was pregnant with that one either. I didn't fucking hate you. The problem I have with you now is the fuck shit you all done to Summer and her fucking case, yourselves, your community, the neighbors.
No. You're the one on YouTube night after night saying crazy psycho shit.
Right. That really had nothing to do with
You're fucking hilarious.
Almost 2 years being
Go get some psych medications, please.
Right.
Go smoke a joint.
One like your wife remember to take those for you.
Please go get some psych meds, Jodie, so you need them back.
I know how you and all the abusers,
really do.
All the women are crazy. Anybody speaking truth is crazy.
Please go get some psych meds.
I don't need psych meds. I need less shit around that hill, and then look at you, fucking bitch. He done took off, done run off. Well, if you can't abuse them, then talk over them, bro.
Andrew, is that you?
What in the shit show is going on?
And Jodie Sue asked to have a minute with Donald, and I told her okay, and I let her have the minute, and it looks like she won.
Darling, that was more than a minute. That was like 15. And the only reason why I know that is because I got an email saying, yo, you see what's going on over there? I'm like, no.
Sorry for cussing, but I've had it with the bullshit. I'm fed up. And watching how they have done all of us around this, they've called everybody else guilty. The neighbors who were out searching for Summer and trying to do right, even by them all this time, knowing they have done what they've done in real life onward, to everybody in that fucking community and changed the way of life for everybody, and even taxes and all this other shit, and the loss of land, and everybody living behind gates and prisons, and their children traumatized, wondering where Summer went, and their church families crying every night, and all they can do is continue to blame everybody but themselves, or name the real trafficker, the real dope dealing, and to hear that motherfucker lie about anything over at my house when I can count on my hand in the decade I lived there how many people ever came there on less than 2 hands. I don't think so. On the traffic, there was more traffic at Dawn and Candus's every goddamn day than there was in a week towards anywhere else in that goddamn hollow. The rest of us were taking care of our kids, not out partying with other kids while we left other kids at home. We weren't on fucking dope. I have blood work, bone marrow, hair samples, whatever they want for years, showing I have not and do not do drugs. I can prove it, and I can prove every word I'm fucking saying. I have my children despite his and Candus's effort with YouTube tragedy pimps to get her taken and put back in places where she could be harmed with abusers. I have my receipts, and they have been turned into law enforcement. And I know who these people are. And I'm still the only one for almost 2 years who come out here in an unbiased way and was like, maybe they're not guilty, but they're still pieces of shit. But maybe they didn't, and maybe Summer was abducted, taken, I didn't come here and sling shit at them. I ain't told all their business even yet, even tonight. I have not held the receipts out in public. Those are for feds and law enforcement. He is not going to make everybody in that goddamn neighborhood some giant ass dope dealer, even if it's fucking monster, because truth is fucking truth. Ain't nobody did nothing with Summer. Everybody in that neighborhood and community and her church families, because there are multiple, look for Summer and cry every night and wonder, were the ones that wake at 3 and 4 in the morning looking for nipples for as a baby because they didn't have enough. Were the ones that fed those kids, kept an eye on them when DCS would come in and close case after case after case, and we didn't know what to do.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
He knows he's fine, and I know he's fine.
Oh, yeah, and he tries to back out of everything. Oh, yeah.
I got a question for Judy, by the way, if you don't mind. Now, I had gotten a recent comment on one of my videos over this last weekend. Well, this was posted up on my shit 13 hours ago. Apparently you spoke to the TBI about me.
No, I've never mentioned your name, period, Andrew.
Well, no, I'm just saying what's getting slapped over on my side from some random person called Voldemort.
No, it's a troll. They're pretending to be the name I used to have for the abuser.
It's not about missing kids. It's about your fucking bank account that loves Summer, that wouldn't sell them right to get the reward fund. I don't like standalone reward funds.
Okay, I'll drop down because I try not to be in reward funds or anything like that are being mentioned because of all the stuff from the first couple. So I'm gonna drop down.
All right, Jodie Sue, I appreciate you coming up tonight, hon, and definitely take some time. Take some time for you, Jodie Sue.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
All right, sweetie.
All right, night, y'all.
Night. There's a lot of people that was attacked in this case that did not deserve it, and I'm sorry that happened. I truly am sorry for anyone that got attacked that did not deserve it. I'm sorry for those people, and I'm sorry if I offended anyone that did not deserve it. I'd like to put out my apology first and utmost to anyone that, you know, every innocent person that, you know, I may have mistakenly thought they had something to do with Summer's case. Yes, I apologize. I'm not such a little person that I don't apologize when I'm wrong. I do apologize when I'm wrong. I'm big enough to do that. And, but I will not apologize to the #1 suspects for anything. The great live tonight, much appreciated. I thank you for Summer as well, supporting her channel. God bless. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. God bless each and every one of us that are for the victims and not the suspects. So please, keep those prayers going up. Keep them going up for her. It's been too long. It's been too long. We need closure. Summer needs to be brought home. She needs to be found. She needs to be brought home. She needs to be laid to rest if indeed she's no longer with us. Her brothers need to know that they had nothing to do with this. None of this is their fault. They need to know what happened to their sister. And we need to know what happened to Summer as well. So please keep the prayers going up for this little girl. God bless. In the name of Jesus Christ, keep praying for her. If you got time, pray for PG too. And know that PG's always praying for everyone. And in the name of Jesus Christ, I just ask him whatever you all need. I hope he answered your prayers. Good night, everybody. God bless. Thank you for being here.